Hello, Soul Family. Thank you for tuning in. The themes that I have received for the upcoming weeks are that it is time for a recalibration. On a grand level, we are adjusting ourselves to function in a higher dimensional way, but on the physical level, our bodies are recalibrating themselves to function in the winter season. So in general, so far we've been used to having a lot of sunlight. Also, we had warmer weather, or in some cases very hot weather, depending on where you live. But now here in the northern hemisphere, we're starting to go into the winter season. We're going to have less and less and less daylight, sadly, and it's also going to be much colder. So our bodies need to readjust themselves to this upcoming period. And it is also very similar to what is happening on a ground level. So far, we've been used to functioning in this very dense, third-dimensional reality. And now, slowly, step by step, we're starting to dip our toes into what it is like to actually function in a higher dimensional reality. What can we do with it? Like in general, you must have observed that time is speeding up, things are becoming lighter, manifestation and karma can become also much, much more faster. For example, if you do something, that can reverberate back to you very quickly, like depending on is it good or bad? Depends on your perspective, but now things can manifest very quickly. And in some cases, this may seem scary, but also you can use this opportunity to work through a lot of density and karma or traumas, you name it, what we have been carrying for quite some time. So this whole process of recalibration can be very tiring. And on a physical level, as we're readjusting ourselves to the winter season, I highly recommend like trying to spend time outside grounding, doing stuff in nature, or if you can't do that, I found that doing yoga is like super good for like neutralizing the negative side effects of this readjustment, basically. So try that out. And the other important theme is finding your center amidst all the things that are happening around us. Like it's very important, just as ever, is to like try to spend as much time alone and find your center, recalibrate, do something each day for 5, 10, 15, or even more minutes, something that recharges you, something that you really enjoy doing. It's super important during this time. And also if things are becoming heavier, then take some time if possible to slow down, do just a bare minimum and just try to focus on yourself, of you being okay, and just giving space and room for this recalibration to happen in a much more easier way, basically. The other important topic is managing your level of distraction, basically. So we live in a very busy society environment. Depending on like what type of job you have or family life, you may be exposed to a lot of people, a lot of impulses during your day. Or even if you like live a more secluded life, still we have so many electronics and a myriad of opportunities for you to be distracted by different types of entertainment, news, media, you name it. And in this coming period, just as ever, it will be really good to like tone it down and try to remove as much excess distractions as humanly possible from your life so you can focus a bit more on yourself and what is happening inside of you. And you will also find, if you've been not doing this so far, that it also allows you to recharge much more easily because your nervous system is like not constantly bombarded by different types of impulses. And also the most important theme is that you can choose what you amplify in your life. Like we cannot change the weather or what is happening at large in the world, but what we have power over is basically what we do with the circumstances that we have. Like we are, for example, we are going to have a specific experience during that day. I know, like you have to take care of certain business or meet certain people, or something is happening at large in your life, maybe in your family life or just more privately. And maybe it's something that you do not prefer to have or do, but still you can choose how you go about it, like how will you navigate that specific situation. You can choose what you put your energy into, like do you wish to amplify the negative aspects of something, or do you wish to amplify the positive aspects of your life? And this is also where reducing the level of distractions come in, since most of the media is like filled with not so constructive things, like things that like really want to like drag you out of your center and like go into a fear mode or a more segregative mode, let's just say that. And this is where you're able to choose to like, okay, say no, like I know where this takes me, like this is not constructive, this doesn't make me feel okay. So I'm going to choose to put my energy into something that is actually positive, reassuring, and constructive in my life. So I hope that makes sense. I'm sending all of you lots of love and see you in the next one.